Macaulay Parks was born in February 1913. One of her great-grandfathers was Scotch-Irish. One of her great-grandmothers was a slave of the Native American descent. Under the white established Jim Crow laws, racial segregation was imposed on public facilities and public transportation. When the Ku Klux Klan marched in front of her house, she remembered her grandfather standing on the front porch guarding the house with a shotgun. She recalled many things when she was young, but she was educated. She was one of the 7% of African American students who graduated from high school. And then she met a man, a barber. His name was Raymond Parks. And he told her about the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, better known as the NAACP. And she quickly got involved. She knew about laws, she knew about defense funds, and about segregation, and making people do things that perhaps they just didn't want to do. Maybe they were getting sick and tired of discrimination. You may recall that on October 1st, 1955, she was sitting on a bus. I'm going to project my notes. She was sitting on a bus after getting off work at 6 p.m. and took a seat behind the section marked for colored only. But there was a bus driver who noticed that several white people were standing and did not have a seat.
Man, you gotta move to the back of the bus.
I refused. And she wrapped her arms around herself like it was a warm blanket in the middle of winter.
Man, you've got to move to the back of the bus now.
I refused.
Move, please, move.
He's taking me away from my seat and forcing me to sit in the back because there were other people who needed those seats more than me. Rosa was not tired that night. She was tired of giving in. She was frustrated. At some point, she was the catalyst known as the mother of the revolution, the first lady of the revolution that changed and sparked attention for freedom to sit in transportation, in schools, in areas that Black people were unable to stay in. Let me leave you with this. She served as secretary for the NAACP. She trained for racial equality, and they deemed her the best candidate to take on this challenge. And a young man, Reverend Martin Luther King Jr., was the forefront of this civil rights movement. And just so you know, she is the first woman and third non-U.S. government official to lie in honor